that. Where's our... Let's move you down, I guess. And move one of you back. You still healing? You'll be done. Let's move you over there. That's fine. Nice. So we didn't have spices? Oh, we got spices. Okay. That's what that's from? Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. So you're building a road now, right? Is that what's happening? No. Trading posts. We want a road from here to here. Crazy. Legion, heal up. Bowman, come down here. Fire. Very good. When do we go to war with Austria? I'm confident in our military enough now that we could take Graz. We have the happiness. If we lose some units during the battle, that's not a bad thing. As far as our money is concerned, we really need to get these roads hooked up and see what our money situation is going to be like at that point. Let's start moving these guys over. They don't really save us any money by being in our territory, I don't think. Although we might want to get them to trebuchets. We don't have the money. Let's keep them in our territory. You can only upgrade units while they're in your territory. And it costs to upgrade them. These guys can go from ballistas to trebuchets, which will help us take the city immensely. Great. We have our workboat. Where's our workboat? I guess it won't. Wait. What city is this? I think we want to keep this deal going. Copper for gold? Yep. In fact, wait. No? Oh, he doesn't like us as much because we've been warmongering. So he won't pay us quite as much. He sees us as a threat. He doesn't want to fuel our war machine. Let's see if we can sell anything else. Oh, we have plenty of iron, but you don't have any gold. Who wants to buy iron? You want to buy iron. That won't come back and bite us in the butt, I'm sure. Will you give us 7 gold for 5 iron? Yes, you will. Fantastic. Egypt, what do you want? Iron? Let's give you... How much will you give us for 2 iron? 2 gold per turn? Fine. Hiawatha? We want your dyes. We have no money to pay for them. So that's not going to work out. Harold wants nothing. Maybe once we get some of these crabs hooked up, we can start trading them around. Amphitheater done. No money-making buildings. The workshop will help us build everything else faster. So that could be a thing. Cargo ship? Yeah, let's build the cargo ship here, and then we can send it over to Neapolis and start trading with Egypt that way. I like it. Spearmen, head in this direction. Fire. Just wait. Wait. Lasha wants our religion. Well, we've been purchasing cathedrals. That's great. Cathedrals give us +1 faith, +1 culture, +1 happiness, and a great work of art slot. Good all around. So we definitely want more of those. Can you get there? Not this turn. Next turn we'll clear this out. Yep, cathedral has been purchased in a row. Great. Wish it gave us money. More money. Any money. Yep, we'll keep building those roads. But we should be hooked up this time, and let's keep an eye on this and see how much the difference is. This worker needs orders. Let's build a road here. Let's see if we can, yeah. Let's do it free, take no damage. Hey, we got culture because we're in the, we took honor. So every time we clear out a barbarian encampment, we get culture. Or just for killing barbarians in general. Which is great. Wish we should have gotten that earlier. When we were fighting against all those barbarians. Oh well. Live and learn. Let's move you here. Get a farm going. Just make you wait. What do we do with this legion? Leave you up here for defensive purposes? Or get you down to the front? Yeah, let's move you down here. It'll be fine. Wait. Did they cancel that quest already? Wait, what quest? I don't know what quest they canceled, but it probably didn't matter anyway. We don't have money to give them. There's not much we could have done. We want a road, don't we? Yep. Okay. Hey, we're down to -9. Okay, that was a pretty big jump. And we connected this. Yep. It's now connected to the capital. That helps our happiness situation, helps our gold situation, helps all kind of things. Alright, so what's our plan? Do we really want to start taking Vienna stuff? Don't see why not. We have the happiness. I mean, gold is a problem, but it's not going to solve itself by just sitting around and waiting. You know what? Let's go ahead and, well, we do want to upgrade these, though. Let's get our trade route going with Egypt, get us back into positives, upgrade these, and then we'll start the war against Austria. That is our plan. This is automate you? Yeah, automate. Let's get the spearmen over, see how many units they have. Just against their border here. Hey, Kathmandu, you want a trade route? I would love to give you a trade route. We can't make a cargo ship here. We're not on the ocean. Aqueduct? Maybe. Amphitheater. We do have horses, so a stable would give us a pretty big boost in production. Well, just a +1, I guess. Probably not worth it. Let's get an aqueduct. Grow faster. I like it. Okay, composite bowmen. At least they don't have guns. Let's just fortify until healed. Well, actually, no. We want the archer in the city. No. Ah. Crap. Okay, just wait. Oh, Austria has founded Buddhism. Interesting. Okay, so now we'll start getting some religious pressure from them. Interesting. I think we're safe as far as the religious pressure goes. It'll just cancel it. Let's see if anyone else wants the copper first before we offer it to them. If we declare war, the trade just gets canceled. We get our copper back, they get their gold. Let's see if Spain wants it. Spain's nice and friendly. They do, and they have the money for it. Great. Let's do that. Thank you. Okay. I don't think we have anything else just laying around, do we? For trade? I need to install InfoAddicts on here. It makes this all so much easier. And better UI. Civ 5 is a great game, but there are a lot of great mods out there that make it even better. And I just like the UI stuff. Like, the gameplay stuff is fine. I haven't messed with anything, like any balancing things that the community has made. I've tried a few of the civs, but there's more than enough civs in the base game. And the proper expansions, that you really don't need to mess with that kind of stuff unless, you know, you're from a country that's not represented in Civ or something and you want to go that route, which I completely understand. In America, really not great in Civ, to be honest. So I've seen people make, like, the one in Civ is Washington. I've seen people make, like, Lincoln and stuff like that, with different, like, abilities and such, because America, as a Civ, in Civ, not great. Okay, Rome. Temple? Sure. We want buildings. Buildings in Rome. All the time. Neapolis. Work mode. Great. How long cargo ship? Totally worth it. Yep. Absolutely. Theology. Why does our economic advisor recommend theology? Where does the money come from? Does that get us to banking, I guess? Chivalry gets us to banking. Weird. Trying to think through the logic in that. Why would chivalry get us to banking? Banks are not chivalrous. That is for certain. I guess more trade routes? Fishing boats give us more gold. Okay. Sure, theology, into compass. I can agree with that. I see the logic. Oh, we can upgrade you to a pikeman. Yeah, let's move you back. Of course, I don't know where this gold's going to come from for all these upgrades. But someday. Can we just automate you? Right? Right. Too lazy, and the computer honestly does a better job than I do for that kind of stuff. Alright, yes. We want crabs. We had crabs. Great stuff. More happiness, money, food, fantastic. Yep, because we're trading out with Spain now. Because Maria, not long for this world. Although we probably don't want to wipe her out completely. For domination victory, we only need to take the capitals. And taking cities gives us a warmonger penalty. But wiping out a civilization by taking all of their cities gives us a major war penalty. So it's probably not worth it, to be honest. We'll probably leave them with a little city like Salzburg over here. It doesn't really interest me. So we'll probably take Graz, we'll probably take Vienna, and then we'll be done. We'll leave them to sort of rot in their little tiny city here. And then we'll move on to another target, maybe Thebes. Ramses really likes to get wonders, and we want wonders, so he probably has a lot in Thebes. And it has some coastal access. It's not great coastal access, but we can get some bombards from, like, frigates and some Rain sea ships. We'll see. We need to take all the capitals eventually. He'll probably be our next choice. Maybe Madrid, but we're friends with Spain. I'd like to keep that going for as long as possible, until they see the inevitability of our global conquest. Then they'll probably not be friends with us anymore, which is sad. We're not going to destroy them. We just want to take all their good stuff. Right, we want you in the... I did it again! Okay, you in the city. Alert. You... Let's put you in Rome. Were there any more barbarian encampments that we saw? I think we cleared them all out, right? Probably. We could use the culture. Kathmandu and Austria are now allies, so that means once we declare war on Austria, Kathmandu will declare war as well. They're far enough away and most likely don't have enough of a navy for that to matter. So no big deal. Leave them with nothing but crabs, indeed. Yeah, you wouldn't think so, but crabs is a great tile. They are delicious. Why do we have you here? You're building a road, right? Or are you doing something else? What is that? Trading post? I can't tell. I can never tell. Civ is a nice looking game. Especially if you get rid of, like, all this stuff. But unfortunately, that stuff is too helpful. You need to know, I mean, this stuff, where is it? Yield icons. Unless we're, like, in the city, I wish, right? Well, yeah, I guess we can turn that off. That doesn't matter too much. Hexes, who doesn't want hexes on? I mean, honestly, hexes are just amazing. If you could recognize, if your eyes are good enough to recognize the resources, like, from afar, but I'm going to leave those on. We'll keep the yield icons off for now. Sure. Oh yeah, we can play like this as well. Be true hardcore. It's great, you know, if you have a crappy PC, because you can play like this, you know, it's just the same. Same gameplay and everything, but I'm kind of tempted, to be honest. I'm a board gamer, so this is right in my wheelhouse, but let's not do that. Okay, worker. What do we want you to do? Automate you? Yep. We need to focus on war. We have no time for this domestic stewardship stuff. We put all of our points into battle. Still have a money problem. We need more cargo ships. We're at our trade limit. Can we assign you yet? We can. Alright. Yeah, let's change your home city to Neapolis. And then we'll start getting some trades up. And that should fix our money problem. I hope. What do we need? We don't need a workboat. Where is this? Antium? Aqueduct? Workshop? Well, yeah, we need to start getting, like, artists. We need culture. So that is what we're going for. Hey, technology. All right. We are researching theology, so we don't want to steal that. So we will steal chivalry. In fact, we will probably move you. Only 8 turns till we steal something else, though. I wonder if we will have anything else to steal, though, once we get theology. It's possible that they have something farther along, like the chivalry track. Here we go. So, like, you know, they could have had, like, banking or something like that, but we can't steal banking before we have chivalry. So let's leave them in there. It's only 8 turns. And it'll tell us if there's nothing left to steal once we get theology. And I don't think we can keep them there once we're at war anyway. So we'll probably be moving them soon enough. Let's keep that. Oh, and he's, since he stole stuff, he levels up, basically, and steals stuff faster, which is great. You can also have defensive spies, so if you're like ahead in tech, to keep civilizations from stealing from you, which is important. Yeah, let's just keep you in Rome. Having legions in Rome seems like the right thing to do. Maybe it's the wrong thing to do. I mean, they should be out expanding the frontiers, right? We're more of a Caesar or a Trajan rather than a Hadrian. We want to expand, expand, expand. There's nothing. We cannot get too big, right? We cannot expand too much. We will not learn from history and just take. Cargo ship. All right. It's 12 to Thebes. Fantastic. I mean, I know these guys one of these wanted a trade route, but we just are in desperate need of money. And we're at positive money again. So we're not going to go to war with Egypt anytime soon because we need to build up our funds. This is just ridiculous. In fact, maybe we should scale down our army. It probably is a bit overkill, to be honest. We can't afford to upgrade anything, probably. I mean, legions are fine, so let's move them out. Oh, he's building a road. Never mind. Cancel. Cancel. Yeah, can't afford that. Could could probably afford him, but we can't fit him in anywhere. Let's switch them, I guess, and upgrade you into pikemen. We need better front liners. Pikemen are great against horsemen, but they're also good for just soaking up damage because they're melee units. It's cheap. Let's do it. Hopefully, oh, well, wait. Were we at 0 before? Or do these units take more gold per turn? Interesting. Ooh, a castle in Rome? Why not? It ups our defenses. I don't think we need to worry about that, to be honest. But once again, building a castle in Rome means building castles faster everywhere else. And who doesn't want a castle? And it doesn't even cost us anything per turn. Just cost us production. Legionnaire, you stay in Rome. This legion, move forward. We can probably take Graz with ballistas, right? It's only a 19 defense. I forget what Riga was. Was it like a 12 maybe? Maybe a 15? So it's not that big of a difference, really. And we have a lot more than we did when we were fighting against Riga. So the only worry is how much of an army they have. I mean, we can see right around Vienna because we have that spy. They have swordsmen, which are no joke, but they're not long swordsmen, and they're weaker than our legions. They have composite bowmen, which is what we're at tech-wise as far as archers go. So they don't have like machine guns or anything crazy like that. Not that I would expect them to, but yeah, let's get this war started sooner rather than later. Just to make things interesting. City management, fascinating to me, but I'm sure war is a bit more fascinating as far as the chat goes. Have we hooked up the silver? We haven't. We need to do that very soon. Yeah. I'm so used to playing with the yields on. 2 gold. Working it will, building a mine on it will get us more happiness, get us something. If we don't have it, if we do have it, it'll get us something to trade, and it'll get us extra gold once we get a mine on there. So we definitely need to do that. What are you doing? Constructing a pasture? That's great. You'll probably do a mine after that. They're pretty smart as far as the workers go. But if he doesn't, then we'll need to cancel one of these and get that going. Oh, in fact, we should. Is he building a road? Oh, Wonders people. Hiawatha, that's surprising. Hiawatha doesn't usually prioritize wonders. They're usually more of a, the Iroquois are more of a war-like race, or civilization. So that's interesting. Austria, that's not too surprising. What's surprising is Ramses is 3rd. Egypt usually goes crazy on the wonders, because that's, they have a bonus to building wonders, so why wouldn't they? Shaka not having any, not surprising. They're, again, a war sort of race. Maybe Hiawatha values them more than I thought they did. That's entirely possible. I get... interesting. Isabella doesn't have any. We have 1. Which one do we have? I forget. Not a palace. Palace doesn't count. Wait, we didn't build it in Rome? I guess that makes sense. To a point. What was our wonder? We do have one, right? Pyramids. Right. Yeah, the AI doesn't seem to prioritize pyramids, which is too bad, because it's great. Getting 2 workers early in the game, fantastic. Not having to spend the time researching or building them. Plus tile improvement construction, 25% faster. Just it gives you workers, and it makes workers more efficient throughout the entire game. It is a fantastic wonder. It's not the best wonder, but I'm very happy we got it. Well, we're not making any money, so we're not going to be upgrading these anytime soon. So let's just take them to war. What's the worst that could happen? We lose a few units, our army maintenance goes down, then we start getting money. That's the worst thing that'll happen. Or, you know, they sneak attack us in Rome and take all of our stuff. But highly unlikely. How's the audio doing, by the way? Do we have echoes going on again? If chat could let me know. I wonder if they expect us. I wish, like, the spy. It's great that, you know, espionage, view the city. It's great that they show us, like, you know, what they have, what they're building, you know, the general area around them. Thanks for letting me know, chat. Audio seems to be fine. But I wish it would let us know, like, what the city's feeling is against us as a civilization, right? Because surely word's getting around, and, like, you know, the whole point of a spy is to kind of see, like, oh, you know, they're warlike against us or something like that. Like, I wish it gave us an insight into their personality, and particularly their feelings towards us. Like, it tells us if they're plotting against us, which kind of does that, but I'd like something a little more Dwarven Fortress, if anyone out there's played that. Not quite to that detail, obviously, but just more than it gives us, I guess. There's probably a Steam mod out there for that. Maybe I should look into those after this playthrough. I know it sounds crazy, but I was kind of thinking of doing an A to Z run. Starting with the top of the civilizations list and going down to the bottom, and having that as kind of like a series, because certain civilizations get way more love than others because certain ones are just better than others, right? China is amazing. They have archers that fire twice per turn, which is incredible. They also have paper making factories instead of, I think, libraries, which just give them gold in addition to the science that the libraries do. They're a fantastic civilization. Who else is good? And if I'm boring people that know about Civ, I'm sorry, but I think there's a lot of people new to Civ that are watching. Yeah, who else is good? Poland. Poland is amazing. It is my favorite race, because every time they go up, where's the culture tree? Every time, no, not the culture tree. Science tree. Science tree. Every time they go up an era, they get a free social policy. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 social policies through the game. And that is enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to fill out a policy and then some, which is just fantastic. They're great for any victory condition, right? Because if you're going for, like, military or something, you can get, you know, honor. If you're going for diplomacy, you can get patronage. Just fantastic. It's my favorite. I also like the Shoshone quite a bit. Their cities grow faster, which is cool, but also when they discover ruins like we were doing earlier in the game, they get to choose what they get from them. So, like, finding, like, where barbarians' encampments are is worthless. Finding, like, maps and stuff isn't great, but getting food and, like, free technology, something like that, if you can guarantee that, it's fantastic. What do we want? Walls? Nah. National Epic. It's 28 turns away. Let's get an amphitheater. Get more culture going. More culture. I love the social policy stuff in Civ 5. It's probably my favorite part, to be honest. But I never prioritize culture enough to fill out everything I want to. So we really need to get a culture game going at some point. I'm trying to think of who's good at culture. There's a civilization out there that builds, can't remember the name of them, but the stone heads, right? I think my daughter's saying daddy. Do you need something? Compass. I mean, education is nice. Oxford University gives us a free technology, which is fantastic. We have to have universities everywhere else, which we don't have and we won't have anytime soon. And Oxford is an amazing wonder, obviously, so other people tend to prioritize it faster. So we want Compass. We want harbors, right? Which will give us an additional gold when connecting to another civilization. It'll connect cities to the capital that weren't connected by land, which won't matter too much since we built roads probably stupidly. We could dig up those roads, I guess, but why at this point? We might consider it. But sea trade routes get a 50% range increase, which is fantastic. It'll allow us to go farther. The farther you go, the more trade the more it's worth, I think, right? Like, it's more exotic, so you get more money, stuff like that. We can also get galleasses, which are ranged naval units, which will allow us to bombard cities from afar. Just like archers, but from the sea, which is fantastic. And we will definitely be using that to take Graz. If we don't take it before then, because we might. See, we could, right, if we declare war now, we could move on to these caravans and pillage them, getting money from them. Not an insignificant amount of money either. Like, I would like to have more of my forces, again, I'm using my hands, which you can't see, but I'd like to have more of my forces on the edge of Austrian border here, so we can start attacking immediately. But we are so hard up for money, I might just do it now. We have to have movement so we can move on them and then use an action to do it. We have 2 movement from this guy, 2 movement from this guy, so we'll be able to get both of them. They're trading with us, so we're getting some gold from that, I think. Yeah, we are getting a little gold from that, so we'll lose some gold per turn, but we're going to lose that once we declare war anyway. We might as well take their caravans now. So let's do it. I mean, normally, right, you want to declare war on your turn once you have units set up, so you can get a round of attack in before they can get a round of attack to you. But I'm greedy, so let's do it. Let's move these. Well, it's not going to matter. So yeah, let's declare war. Sure, it'll be fine.
We should probably denounce them first. This could be seen like a sneak attack, right? We're friendly with them. It could be seen as a backstab. So civilizations, the other like AI, will not trust us after that. Who knows why? But so Spain might like break their friendship with us and stuff like that, and more of them might denounce us, might declare war on us and stuff. Oh, audio is goofy. Okay, let's stop streaming, and I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna have a 5-minute break. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks for watching.